Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of the Star Grays Ranch. I haven't been on for the weekend because, well, I'm not making videos on the weekend, and I couldn't really film yesterday. I was way overtired. So today we are going over the Oldenburgs. I only have a tab for the girls because the boys are in the pastures and they ain't yet home yet. But I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do a little bit of an update of the horses we've already done. Because there has been a few things that have changed. So the Arabian boys, the Arabians haven't changed very much, but, excuse me. No Light Left has separated from Maple. And she's not in the tab because she's in the pasture. So, what I mean by pasture... Oh, wow, they moved that. Okay, that's different. Um, so, um, this is the pastures, the full pastures. You put all your foals in there from 6 months to 3 years and stuff like that. So, No Light Left is like right here at the very end, next to Charlie. Um, and so, yeah, and I actually got a horse coming home today, so yeah. And actually, it's really good for easing off your space, because if you look at mine, I'm still way over, and I still have a lot of foals that are on my property, but I'm not really putting them into the foal pastures because, as you can see, if I go all the way down, it costs a bit of money. So the next one, so the slot beside No Light Left was worth $7,750. I don't really have. Well, I kind of do, but also, really, who am I gonna put in there? Like, look at all these. Actually, I think I'm gonna put her in there. Okay, so that's one horse out of the barn. So that's all. That's all I'm gonna do for that. So yeah, that's the Arabians. They're still doing fantastic. Let's go look at the Irish, cause a lot of things changed with them. I don't know if I made the video when Greystorm was still connected with Grey Dress Code, but I don't think he was when I made that video. But if you can see, there has been some changes. Emily and Sunbark have grown. So, Emily turned out to be a little lighter than I thought she'd be. I thought she'd be just like her big sister. But nope. She decided to be a lot lighter, but she's still pretty. We still love her. Oops, I didn't mean to go in there. And then if I go down to Sunbark, she turned out to be exactly what I suspected, so I think I hear a vehicle, I'm not too sure. So yeah, Sunbark, if you remember her as a foal, this is her as an adult. She turned out to be actually pretty tall. I don't know if she's taller than her parents, I'm not too sure. Oh, nope. Sally's taller than her. Oh, that's not her father. Oh, okay. Never mind. She's shorter than her parents, but still, she's pretty tall. Like, Bailey and Blue, they're pretty short. They're like 130 something centimeters. So yeah, super short. I mean, a lot of the times, sometimes I think that Irish cobs are like one of the taller horses, but I keep reminding myself, no, they're smaller. But yeah, no, Sunbark, she turned into a dark bay Tabino. Oh, yeah, and Emily is a Grulo. So yeah, that's all that's pretty much changed with the Irish cobs. The Shetlands, wasn't really much that changed. Nathan is getting older, he's already to 4 years. But Delta King has separated from Delta MJK. So yeah, that happened. So today we're going over the Oldenburgs, and like every other video, when you pick another, goodness, there's something on my screen. You pick a different breed of horse that you'd like me to go over. But just note that if anyone votes for the Mustang, as you can see, there's 1,000 of them. Well, 26 boys and 33 girls. That's quite a lot. I don't feel like doing the math right now, actually. 59 Mustangs? Damn, that's like half of the horses on my property. Because if you have a look, Akaltikis 4-4, Arabians 4-1, Icelandics 1-2, Irish Cobs 4-5, Knobstraubers 2-1, Lustianos 2-2, Mustangs, big numbers, Oldenburgs. It'll be 2-2 because I have two colts. Piedra Raza Espanol 1, 2-5 for quarter horses, and 1-3 for Shetlands. So the Mustangs, they take up majority of my things, so I will have to make 2 videos of the Mustangs, and actually those 2 numbers don't even count all the ones in the full pasture, because my full pastures are just pretty much nothing but Mustangs. Sure, there's a few, well, my only Piedra Raza Espanol full, and then some of the Oldenburgs are in here, some quarter horses, and and some Irish Cobs, like Guinness is in there, Thunderbird, Common Shadow, and then some my one Arabian full. So yeah, let me know what I should do next. Some videos are going to be super short because of the amount of horses I have. But yeah, let's stop wasting time because I don't know how much storage I have on this thing and it don't really last long. Okay, so we're starting with Nixie. This is Nixie. He is a 2-year-old and 4 months Oldenburg horse. To some of you, he may look white, but he's not. Don't mistake that. It is a terrible thing to mistake, and I will get very angry. He is what they call a Carmelio Pinto. Well, Tabino, to be exact. But he is... My God, I can't speak again. Nixie is... Yeah, he's a Carmelio Pinto. His father is a Carmelio Pinto. His grandmother is both his grandmothers are Carmelio Pintos. I'm not gonna go back. But also, this is what it looks like when a horse is dead. When a horse is deceased. You see that little deceased there by Bingo Splash? That means he's dead. So, almost all of his great-grandparents, except for 2 of them, Cassius Dressage and Moon Angel. Those 2 are still alive. And then he's got 1 grandparent that's dead, which is Bingo Splash. My goodness. Ox Styx Roan. That horse, Flora, Destiny, and Take are all still alive except for Bingo Splash. Petit Prince is still alive, and Sasha, I own Sasha. We will see her. You probably already saw her, but we'll see her. We'll talk about her. This is Nixie. This is his genetic makeup. So he's got 1 allele for the, I'm gonna try and pronounce it, so I might not get it right, but Agouti? I think? I don't know. He's got 1 allele for that. But, so this is what makes a Carmelio, which is the 2 cream alleles, as you can see he has. So that's what creates this this cream color under the Pinto. And then he, of course, has the Tabino gene. So I have a few foals that look like that are Cremelio Pintos, but we'll have a look at them. And so this is Sasha. She is my 13-year-old, 2 months. I know she's old. Oldenburg. I almost said Pure Raza Espanol. We're not even there. My goodness. So yeah. So these are her parents. So as you can see, her great-grandparents, they're all dead. All of her grandparents are dead. Her dad is dead, but her mama is still alive. So yeah, so I'm curious on how she became like this. Well, obviously it's from the Carmelio mom and the chestnut dad. But her parents, I don't even know. But I haven't looked at their grandparents, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to look at their grandparents. I'm kind of scared. So yeah, I'm curious where OX Stykes Roan is, or how she was made. Whoa. I almost dropped my device. But as you can see, OTF, A Star in Making, is... Hang on, I need to get closer to this. What is this? Dapple liver palomino? And then same with, acclaimed is the same color. And then Valentine is a dark bay. And then, whoops, SKH Skepton is, oh my god, ignore that, is, Bingo Splash's those are Bingo Splash's parents. That completely distracted me, my goodness. So Sasha is a Palomino Pinto. So what I mean by Pinto is a horse with 2 colors. A paint is usually a horse with more than 3 colors, but this game does not have the breed of Pinto, but you can get the pattern on the horses. But it depends what you get, because every horse is different. Every horse varies in the way they are. You will see that a lot in the Mustangs. I have a lot of Overrows and roans and stuff like that. You'll see the roans more in them and my quarter horses than you will in the other breeds. But you will see some very unique ones in the Akautikis, so yeah, I got unique horses all over the place, but Cremelio Pintos, I ain't never heard of, but they, Cremelio by itself is pretty rare, but a Cremelio Pinto is pretty rare. But also, a Palomino Pinto is also pretty rare, so all my Oldenburgs are pretty rare. Because I have another one, but he's a colt, but we'll get to him. So yeah, she's had actually quite a few babies, this girl, Sasha. Well, never mind, I lied. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, she's had 6 babies, but the 2 of them that she had, like the 2 last ones at the very bottom, Nixie and White Drawn Ice, those 2 are mine. They belong to me. Actually, Nixie, the little foal we just covered, actually came with her, and she was pregnant with the next baby while I owned her, when I bought her. So yeah, so that's fun. Oh yeah, we gotta go over the genetic makeup. Sasha, we gotta go over your genetic makeup. So this is the genetic makeup of Sasha. So she's got the 1 allele for Agouti. She's got the 1 allele for the cream, which makes her the Palomino. Actually, and then she's got the double Tabino gene. So that means she's double dominant in the Tabino gene, which is which is the cause of two parents having that same gene. So you will see that in another one of my Mustangs. I have a blue roan that has the two alleles, and so we will go over that. Um, so yeah, so that is Sasha's genetic makeup. And then we'll go over to her other baby, White Drawn Ice. I named her because, well, she did. Well, yeah, Nixie was named when I got him with his mom. So White Drawn Ice was my idea. Just ignore the names. I come up with crazy names. You will see that in the Mustangs. The Mustangs have the crazy names. Some of them sound pretty good and they fit the horse. Some of them, they just kind of don't, but I just never bothered to change the name because that's what I gave them. So, yeah, so this is White Drawn Ice. She's also a Cremelio Tobino. So you might be wondering, like, where's the pattern on her body? If she's a Tobino, where's the pattern on her body? But, as you look at her legs, she's got the very light white she's got the very white legs. So, not all Tobinos are a body-based gene. Sometimes they just show up in the legs, sometimes they don't. I have a lot of horses like that. You will see that in one of my Mustangs. One of my Mustangs, she's just got 4 white legs, and that's it. That's all she has out of a Tobino gene, and she has a Tobino gene. She has siblings with the Tobino gene, and they have more than her, but she's still Tobino because she has the gene, even though it does not show on her body. But I believe both her parents are Tobinos as well. So let's go over her genetic makeup real quick. So yeah, this is where it kind of changes a little bit for her. But yeah, no, she's got a completely different dad. So she is so she is what they call a half sibling towards Nixie. So if you look at Lexington, the stallion, see he's got he's pretty. So if you see on his wither up by his neck, he's got the pattern there. He's got one stripe on his hind flank, all the way down to his legs. So he's got the white legs, like she does. Actually, does she have the fancy? No. And then this is Prince Gray. As you can see, I don't think he would have the Tobino gene, but Darkness Desire does, and obviously we know Sasha's parents does. So yeah. Oh, that's sad. Lexington's great granddad was never named. I hate when they do that. I hate when they don't name their horses. I like when horses have a name. But yeah, no, White Drawn Ice is my 1 year, 4 month old foal. And let's go over her genetics. So she's got the 1 allele for Agouti. She's got the 1 allele for the Gray. And she's got the 2 alleles for the Crane. And of course, she has one of the alleles to the Tobino gene. So yeah. And now this little guy I bought off of one of my friends. He's already so tall, my goodness. So WRS times counting was a foal I bought off of my one friend, but obviously she bought him from somebody else as well before he ended up landed in my care. So this is, yeah, obviously WRS times counting. He is a Palomino what the frick? Palomino Pinto. My goodness. Scary. Okay. These are good. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, this is WRS times counting. As you can see, his pattern is a little different than Sasha's. Sasha's just got all the stomach whiteness, but he's got it all over. Actually, he's even got some on this side of the neck. It's very faint, but I can see it. But these are his parents, so he's got Prince Charming as his dad. He's got just white legs, which obviously Tapino gene off the start. He may not have it on his body, but he has it in him. But as you can see, WRS Saving Time does not have the Tabino gene. Actually, these are actually liver palominos. They are gorgeous. I personally owned a pony with the liver palomino dapples. Oh, it is just so pretty and so cute. So yeah, Prince Charming is Charming Storm, and whoa! No, I did not want to click on you. No! No! My goodness, I did not want to click on you, but as you can see, he has the Tabino gene. Ooh, his semen's on the market. This is Andromeda? I think I said that right? I'm not too sure. If the owner ever stumbles upon my, if the owner of these horses that I own stumble on my account, please let me know, how you pronounce your damn horse's name, because I do not know how to pronounce it. Sorry, I did not mean to damn your horse, but yeah. So this is Saving Time's parents. So there's a map heist. Oh, that one was never named. So these are the grandparents. Tropical Storm, Ring Charm, Andromedas. Oh, I see. That's where it's different. And then Ghost Flowers, Mr. Zazu, Salmon, Spellbound, Charming Girl. So a lot of these. So actually, there's actually only 2 horses that are dead on this guy's page. And of course, there's different areas of this game. It's kind of all over the place. You can be anywhere. North America, South America, over in Europe, everywhere. You can be everywhere in this game. And every place has their own wild horse. So yeah. So that's the thing with his parents. Not really much to him. I like him. I saw he was for sale on my friend's page, and I was just like, oh, I want him. And actually, it'll work really perfectly because I can breed him with Sasha and White Drawn Ice. And actually, the plan is that when Nixie grows up, he is going to be sold off to another friend of mine. And I'm going to make it that she is not allowed to sell him again. So yeah, and if she's done with him, then he just kind of, oh. Why were you never tested? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't test you now because you're in the pasture. I'll test you when you get out. So we can't really go over his genetics. That's kind of sad. But obviously he would have similar genetics to what's her face? Sasha. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with names. I have too many horses, and I have not had the Oldenburgs for very long. They are a new project of mine. So, yeah, since I might have a little time left, I felt like that was too short, so I just want to go over a few of, when I started these different breeds. So, the Arabians, I started at the very first. Joe was my first horse. But obviously the ages varied because, well, they came to me at a different time. But I got Joe, Maple, and the Black Stallion all at around the same time. So they're all mine. They all came from the Foundation breeding program. And then the Akaltikis, I think they were pretty much next. Hang on. No, you guys are not allowed to get a sneak peek of those. I'm trying to keep my horses secretive because you guys are not supposed to look at them until I show them to you. So that we are not allowed to click on the other tabs. Only the horses we've seen. The Icelandics, I started pretty much around the same time I started my Arabians. So, and the Irish Cobs, I started around the same time. Blue was my first, and Bailey Bailey and Blue were my first Irish to step on my property. Same with Marshall and Sally. They were also the first Irish cops to step on my property. Um, Knubstrubbers, I have so the stallion first stepped on my property, then the female stepped on my property. So I have them two. And then the Lustianos, I have a stallion that was the very first Lustiano to step on my property. I tried to sell him a few times, but he would not sell. So I decided to keep him and see how it would play out for him. So after a while, I got him a lady just before he grew up, and so yeah, that happened. And then the Mustangs, I have one stallion that was that I think he was the first one to step on my property, but I'm not too sure. But after that, they just kind of spread like wildfires. But I love them. You will see a lot of my Mustangs are getting pretty old and stuff like that. I've had a lot of them when they were babies, so it'll be quite sad seeing them getting old. I have a stallion that's already like almost 11 years old, so it's getting pretty tight. The Pure Raza Espanol is, and say that right, the Pure Raza Espanol is also another newer breed on my property. As you can see, I only have the one mare. We are not allowed to click on the tab because I do not want to spoil it. But her foal, you might have seen her foal in the pasture. We will talk about her whenever I decide to check them out. I only have the two of them, so it'll be a very short video. But if you want to, if someone would like me to do two breeds in one video, then that is allowed. I can do the Pure Raza Espanol, but please do it with another short breed, because otherwise, it's gonna be too long of a video. My goodness, because only two Pure Raza Espanols. That's pretty much only gonna count the video as a couple minutes, and well, yeah. And then we got the quarter horses. I'm excited to show the quarter horses. I got some extravagant colors in there with my quarter horses. So there is a lot. There's quite a bit to cover, and I have a stallion that joined my property. He was the first quarter horse to step on my property. And we will talk about the other mare that stepped on my property, just bore he was an adult. And so, yeah. And then the Shetlands, they were one of the one of the last additions. The Oldenburgs and the Pure Raza Espanol became shortly after, or shortly before the Shetlands, and then I got the Shetlands, and then I overflowed, and now I'm stuck. So let me know what breed I should do next. If I should do a collab of two, as the Icelandics and the Pure Raza Espanol, that'd be fine. Or the Pure Raza Espanol with the Akaltikis, or just anything in general. I can't do so remember, we've already done these. I can't do the Arabians anymore because we already did those. I can't do the Irish Cobs. What else did we do? Oh yeah, can't do the Shetlands, but I can always do updates. And we can't do the Oldenburgs. So yeah, we'll just So yeah, let me know what breed I should do next, and if I should do two of them at a time, because I can't do that. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that, and if you guys want me to teach anything else on the tabs here on my left side, so the thing under my horse reality, like my estate, activities, shops, community, general, go to city, just let me know what you guys want to learn in this game, because there is a lot, and a lot of people don't know how to do some of this stuff, and I do. My dog better not lick his paw clean, otherwise I'm going to give him the death stare. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to do, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.